President William Ruto today visited former President Uhuru Kenyatta at his Ichaweri home in Gatundu. The two say they discussed several issues of national and regional importance. The meeting has, however, raised speculations politically. Mike Kaguongo reports.
For the second time in less than 1 month, former President Uhuru Kenyatta and his successor William Ruto have met in unclear circumstances, in a period when Ruto is fighting for his supremacy in the vote-rich region, Mount Kenya. Monday afternoon, President Ruto met Kenyatta in his Ichaweri home in Gatundu, Kiambu County. During the meeting, the two leaders called for the prompt resolution of the court matters regarding the constitution of the IEBC selection panel to facilitate the appointment of the commissioners. They called on Kenyans, friends of Kenya and international partners to support the candidacy of former Prime Minister Raila Odinga in his African Union Commission chairmanship bid. Part of the statement read, and I quote, President Uhuru Kenyatta agreed to be consulted privately or otherwise in efforts that lead to a hopeful, prosperous, united and stable nation. On his part, President Ruto agreed to engage all stakeholders in an effort to remove any unnecessary tension in the country and to propose a reconciliatory way forward. He stressed that the tensions caused by elections are over and it is time to focus on the future of one people. The two leaders' Monday's meeting confirms the revelation by Azimio One Kenya leader Raila Odinga of how former President Uhuru Kenyatta persuaded him through a phone call to talk to President William Ruto following nationwide protests against the finance bill in June this year.
Sasa ile nchi inachomeka, Uhuru ndiye alinipiga mimi simu. Uhuru akaniambia mimi tafuta Bwana Ruto ongea na yeye. Kenya ikichomeka hatakuwa na nchi nyingine. Mpaka hii tuzime hii moto, watu waketi chini waendelee waliwane. William ndiye akanitafuta. Na mimi nikaongea na yeye wazi kabisa.
President Ruto thanked Kenyatta for his continued role as a national statesman and for peace-making in the region. President Ruto reiterated his appreciation and commendation of Kenyatta's statesmanship in overseeing the peaceful transfer of power after the 2022 general elections, as well as the goodwill the former president has continued to demonstrate towards his fellow leaders and his support for Kenya's ongoing progress and development. President Ruto thanked President Kenyatta for laying a strong foundation that has enabled the government to implement key programs under the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. They also underscored the importance of cultivating a nationalistic, patriotic and harmonious working relationship among all Kenyans and stakeholders, including the three arms of government, religious leaders, civil society and other partners, to ensure collective national stability and progress. This coming just days after religious leaders accused the government of failing in its promises. The sitting between the two comes just months after former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua was impeached. Gachagua has, however, been saying that he has been in talks with Kenyatta, whom he recognized as the Mount Kenya kingpin. Sources says Uhuru Kenyatta was expected to endorse Gachagua for Mount Kenya region kingpin during Embu's ordination and installation of Reverend Peter Kimani, but that was aborted.
The animosity between the two men is worse than the animosity between Uhuru and Gachagua. In fact, Gachagua was campaigning all about William Ruto. And as I think I've just mentioned, the part of the reason Raila supported Ruto during the Gen Z is to stop Gachagua.
Gachagua recently revealed about ongoing consultations with religious leaders and like-minded political allies, adding that a formal announcement is expected in January. Mike Kaguongo, TV 47, Nairobi.